Welcome back again, and this time around we'll have to quickly look at Act 3, Scene 3, which is the last scene of this particular act. It is still The Samaritan by John Lara. This act, or this particular scene, we're going to give it a title, The Judge's Blackmail. The Judge's Blackmail. It is still Liberty Media, the rebranded Liberty Media. I'm your host, Dr. Big. If you're out there and you're this particular person who is in love with literature, you're passionately passionate about literature, then this is one channel that you'd want to hook up yourself for future updates and enlightenment over the same. And because you come across this work accidentally, a good friend of yours did refer you to this channel. One thing would do me good: a thumbs up, a subscription rather, and a sharing of good friends, leaving that notification bell on so that you get notified of our future uploads. You don't want to miss a thing. And buckle up, brace up for this particular scene right over here. Welcome. So the scene takes place in Madingo Golf Club in the jungle room. The mayor and the inspector Bembe are the first to meet. Later on, they are joined by Jaden. Bembe informs the mayor about Nicole's arrest. The people at Maracas Municipal turn up in large numbers to protest her arrest. Judge Jaden dismisses the case, therefore Nicole is set free. The mayor thanks Bembe for ensuring that the deputy mayor and his supporters did not hold a meeting that was meant to discuss a vote of no confidence. Bembe informs him that Honorable Ramdaye and his team has regrouped and plans to meet. Bembe promises the mayor to handle the matter by involving the Red Eagle and the Ghetto Boys. The principal judge, Jaden, joins the mayor and Bembe. The mayor informs him about Ramdaye and his team, who are planning to impeach him. Mosi says that he is aware that Ramdaye has had some illegal matters. The mayor plans to take cases against the deputy mayor to court. Mosi requests the judge to rule those cases in favor of him so that he delays their plan to impeach him. Jaden therefore states that he cannot do that because he is a man of considerable learning and very mindful of his professional integrity. So therefore the mayor and Bembe manipulate the judge. They tell him that he is also part of the corruption happening in Maracas municipality. He is reminded of the rodents and that are bred in the farm that he owns jointly with his mistress Evie. The judge is also told of the case that he ruled in favor of Evie, his long-standing mistress. The mayor gives him conditions that he needs to fulfill. He is also told to convict Honorable Basdeo and the mayor's deputy for their involvement in the grain scandal, to jail Honorable Seymour and Honorable Tate for supplying the air to the municipal of Maracas. So let's look at the issues and the thematic concerns that come out in this particular scene. That is Act 3, Scene 3, the last scene in Act 3. First, we have the militia groups. The Red Eagle and the Ghetto Boys are mentioned in the scene. Bembe plans to use these two groups to counter Ramdaye's team. The militia group are very brutal. Bembe says that the Ghetto Boys will be armed with broken glasses, nails, swords, spades, scissors, hoes, and daggers. That's page 101. Another issue that comes out in this particular scene is that of blackmail, a very sensitive theme of concern here. The mayor informs Jaden that the principal judge of Maracas municipality about his impending impeachment. The mayor wants Jaden to use his powers as the judge to prosecute the deputy mayor Ramdaye and his team. That is found on page 102, 103, and 104. Jaden turns down the request by stating that he cannot do what they are asking him to do. He further states that he must make decisions that are within a comfortable threshold of reasonable professional practice. Mosi and Bembe opt to blackmail Jaden. They remind him of the prime orchid farm that is owned by his long-time mistress Evie. The farm produces rodents and that are set to lose into the rice and corn farms. That's found on page 105. The prime orchard that the judge is a shareholder is one of the largest corn importers in Maracas municipality. The judge therefore becomes afraid for his name to be dragged in dirt. Jaden is commanded to convict Honorable Basdeo, the deputy mayor Honorable Ramdaya to jail Honorable Seymour and Honorable Ted for supplying air to the Maracas municipal. Jaden is further instructed to ensure that the process to impeach the mayor from the office is delayed. That is evidently on page 103. Another issue or a theme of concern that comes out clearly in this particular scene is that of favorism and abuse of power or office. Favorism. Favorism is brought out through the prime orchard farm. Evie uses the influence of the judge to get a contract of killing rodents and other rats that were ravaging the rice and corn farms. The mayor says that since Jaden is a senior officer, he decided to help his lady. Judge Jaden uses his position to rule cases in favor of prime orchard farm. When members of the municipal reject Evie's contract and insisted on a competitive bidding, he advises his mistress to go to court. The matter is brought before him. Jaden rules in favor of Evie. Injustice and selfishness. That is also another bone of contention that clearly comes out in this particular scene of Act 3. Injustice and selfishness. Judge Jaden uses his position to rule cases in favor of prime orchard farm. When members of the municipal reject Evie's contract and insisted on a competitive bidding, he advises his mistress to go to court. The matter is brought before him. Jaden rules in favor of Evie. That's page 106. Jaden recalls that all he did aimed to enrich him and he could retire, then use his property. Page 1, 1, and 2. Now, another bone of contention is that of corruption and impunity in this particular scene. Jaden uses his position as the judge to accumulate wealth for himself. He says litigants gave him money to determine cases in their favor. Jaden further states that everybody else was doing it, using the public office to amass a fortune for oneself. Evie and Jaden, alongside other investors, introduced trained rats in the orchard farms and later bring cats to kill them. They expose them and parade people to see what they've done or what they're doing so that they can be paid. They leave the rats to bear more and fill the farms, eat everything so that they can import grams and sell to the people. Mosi and Basdeo says that Jaden knew these rats had an attitude, meaning that he knew where they came from. We have that issue of fear. The entire municipal council group fears that they will be put in jail if they do not comply with the rest in salvaging themselves from possible arrest. Jaden too is scared and even says his ulcers are now more painful than ever before after hearing about the impending case. Bembe believes it is his final days and shares that his stomach is running. Jaden is also haunted at the end of the scene until he testifies that he can feel the smell of rats. We also have the theme of materialism. Jaden and Evie are interested in money, and that is why they target the prime orchard farm project. Jaden testifies that he wanted to have enough wealth, which he would enjoy once he does what? He retires. A very big thank you again, good learners and the lovers of literature. You've been my good supporters out there. Kindly keep on supporting this particular channel. We are growing and doing good. Once again, thank you. A very big thank you. Those are my tiny details. You can reach me through them. We can share here and there. We enlighten each other and we correct each other. And by so doing, we'll be growing. Once again, recommend this work to people or to the ones that think that they would be, not even you think, that you know that this work will be of great importance, especially those ones who are now embarking into the new course of things given the fact that now the world of literature has been changed as far as the set books are concerned, the coursework rather. So the new cohorts, this is your work, and you should really get the best out of this. For me, it's an adios.